our incredible ice hockey team. I've said to the boys many times before, it's not easy to play ice hockey in high school because it's not played on campus. All of your practices, all of your games are far away from the school, and it's very difficult. And when we play at 8:30 on a Wednesday night over at the Danbury Ice Arena, sometimes it's not real crowded. But these guys broke the mold this year. If you went over at 8:30 on a Wednesday night, you would have seen a huge portion of our student body following them all season long, and the momentum just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And as they continued to win and win and win, really the whole town got behind them. And when we played at Yale Angels Arena, which you've never been to, it's a beautiful arena, which was just an incredible experience. And these guys did an outstanding job winning the state championship. But more importantly, I think winning over a tremendous amount of fans in Newtown for ice hockey and really making a name for themselves. With that said, I'd like to introduce to you Paul Esposito, who's the head coach at Newtown High School.
Good evening. Thank you very much for having us tonight and honoring us here with the team. We've been with the program for about 10 years. Greg and I go back to 2001 when the program actually started here in Newtown. And I think we've made a significant amount of progress over the past few years, reaching the pinnacle state championship this year. We're very proud of our program, our team. We have a great amount of student athletes. Not only just the athletic portion. Our guys take pride in their work, what they do in the classroom. The work ethic that's been instilled in them over the years is something that I'm very proud of. The hockey here in Newtown, it's been, like Greg was saying, traveling over to Danbury on a daily basis for practice and whatnot. That's a trial in itself. But I'm very proud of our program and the players here, what they accomplished this year, and all the obstacles and the hurdles that we had to jump over to get to where we were and what we reached with the state championship. That said, thank you very much for honoring us here tonight, and we look forward to improving our program and making Newtown proud as far as hockey goes.
It's really my pleasure to be able to introduce the Unified Sports teams at Newtown High School. It's our first year presenting Unified Sports. And honestly, we have a lot of success at the high school. We're very proud of our athletic program, but not sure that I've ever been more proud of any program that we've added to our high school. And this year we added Unified Sports. And quite honestly, it happened because of Nick Rubino, who's a junior here at Newtown High School, and she'll never take any credit for it, but Kathy Davey, her mentor, who really started this from the beginning and brought it through to fruition. So I'm going to allow Nick to talk a little bit about Unified Sports.
Alright, so I'd like to thank all of you for coming out tonight, and I would just like to say it all started with Fitness for Life, and that's a class at the high school. It's an elective where you can take it with general education students and students with disabilities, and you work together in a gym class, and it's just like any other gym class where you just help with fun. PE class. And so in there, I just really had a great time with it, and just helping learn all about the different kids, and I was learning more than anybody else was, to be honest. And then Mrs. Davey at the end of class one day was saying how previously at her old high school where she was a PE teacher, she had Unified Sports introduced. So when she mentioned that, I talked to her after class, and we worked on getting it started at the high school, and I'm just really, really proud to have gotten it started because it's a great experience, and I can't wait to have it going next year. And we're hoping to host a tournament of basketball, and Nick Rosh, who is starting for the spring, it's going to be track and field as well, so we're trying to get multiple sports involved in the high school.
This has been the most wonderful experience that we could have ever imagined. I never thought it would go off as well as it did. As Greg said, we jumped on the chance for Unified Cheer. I have been with Danielle. I've worked in the youth program for many years, and I was with Danielle for many, many years. And when we got to the high school, we wanted something for Danielle to do. And I bumped into Mrs. Shaw one day, and she said, "We need something for Isabel to do, and please can we do this?" And you know what? It snowballed from there, and we were fortunate enough to have Greg behind us. He'll do anything for the kids, and anything he can do, it's always for the kids. So he was behind it, and it was a snowball effect, and it just took off. And we were able to have, I have my varsity girls here. I put the plea out to our varsity girls. Girls, they have one day off. Monday is their day off. And I said that's going to be our practice day for Unified. And I had 13 girls that came every single Monday for 4 months straight. We worked with these girls. It was the best day of our week. We were all in agreement. It was fun. We had a great time. So I We did. We had wonderful. We cheered at games, and we cheered, and we were able to get these girls into 4 competitions. That's why they're wearing their medals. They were given medals, and they were absolutely the head of every competition we went to.